right, good morning. I'm Kate Murray. This is Santa Fe Ceramics, and we have a new slab roller I want to show you how to use. This Bailey slab roller is different from the old slab roller to start with, because you get to change the slab roller to determine the thickness of the slab you want to make. Right now, it's set for right about 1/4 of an inch. If I want it to be skinnier, I can crank, and this pointer goes down on the ruler. If I want it thicker, I crank the other way. That's one difference from the old slab roller. Another difference is that the roller parts are very, very rough and grippy, and we do not want clay to touch the rollers directly. If clay gets on there, we need to scrub it off right away. Instead of touching the rollers, the clay goes through the slab roller between layers of canvas. And this is the official slab roller canvas. When we're not using it, it should be stored rolled up. So I put a stick in here and rolled it up around the stick. I'll put that aside. This canvas is very heavy duty, and it's 8 feet long, folded exactly in half at this crease. And this crease is what has to get right between the two rollers, right to that edge. The canvas needs to be lined up parallel to the table, and the top half of the canvas gets flipped over the works here. You might want to have a friend put a hand on the canvas to keep it from falling. If you're using clay right out of the bag, cut off a chunk. If you're using clay that you've wedged yourself to get it ready to work with, you need to thump it into a block. I have wedged this clay and thumped it into a vaguely rectangular block, and now I'm going to cut it at a diagonal angle. The manual for the slab roller says the angle should be a 30-degree cut. I don't think we have to worry about it quite that specifically. But the skinny part of the angle goes right into the crease on the canvas. And if you're putting two pieces side by side, you really need to bang them and smush them together. Because another way this slab roller is different from the old one is it doesn't squish the clay side to side very much at all. It'll squish it lengthwise. So if your two pieces of clay aren't really mushed together, they'll just roll out as separate slabs. So I'm putting the angle and the crease in the canvas right up to the space between the rollers, and I'm going to turn this big wheel. I went ahead and put some red arrows in the direction that the wheel needs to turn, and sometimes you have to give it a little shove to get the clay going in between the rollers, but once it's going, it goes all by itself. The canvas on top gets pulled in as the clay rolls through. When the slab roller runs out of clay, the slab quits moving. So then we can pull the whole thing through, peel the top canvas off. There's a nice long slab. We can pick up some of these extra scraps of canvas that are folded up over there. Take a scrap of canvas, put it on top of your new fresh slab. Fold this guy back over top. And flip the whole thing. You can peel this side off, and you have a fresh canvas, a fresh slab, and a canvas to help you carry it back to your table. You can just flop it down on the table and get to work with it, whatever it is you're doing. Take your scrap of canvas and fold it back up and put it back where you got it. And take the main canvas at the slab roller and fold it back up at its official crease. And if you're the last one making a slab that day, take the stick and roll it back up. That way, there's less of a chance of getting new wrinkles and creases in the canvas. Thank you for your attention.